and learn stuff. But Frieren nagging me all day, bro, I'm out of there, bro. Like, if she was real, she would definitely be an Ice Spice or Nicki Minaj fan. Frieren is peak. It's a masterpiece, hands down one of the best animes to come out in the past few years. Honestly, when I first read its premise originally, I really wasn't intrigued, okay? I wasn't feeling that shit, because it seemed to me like it was about to be some type of peaceful, comfort type show, which I've never been much of a fan of, I ain't gonna lie. I love thrills, fun, and feeling on the edge of my seat, especially if I'm watching a fantasy anime. Following an elven mage who's stuck in a permanent existential crisis sounds like the exact opposite of that. But my baby brother somehow convinced me to watch it, and I was right. That's exactly what it was. Literally 80% of the show is slice of life. But the most surprising part of all this, for me at least, was the fact that I actually didn't hate it. First of all, like the video and subscribe. Let's get straight to it. After that banger of a first episode, which explored the concept that I will not be getting into because everybody and their mama already spoke about it. You know, she's 1,000 years old, so time means nothing to her and everybody around her dies. I'm not interested in talking about that part of the show because literally pick any Frieren review video, you'll probably find this exact same talking point. That part of the show is very well understood. I just want to talk about my feelings on other parts of the series, starting with the slice of life aspect of the show. I split into two parts, one that I found enjoyable and the other that bored me to oblivion. Starting with the latter, I don't really like how they go to just different places and interact with random NPCs who have no significance to the plot just for them to reminisce about something that happened like a billion years ago with Frieren. It's world building, I understand that, but I fell asleep multiple times trying to get through some of these goddamn episodes, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm not gonna penalize it too much because I knew what I was signing up for before watching. That's literally the point of the show. The other part of the slice of life aspect that I actually really enjoyed carried me through the boring parts, and without it I probably would have quit watching halfway through the season. The main characters' dynamics with each other. Frieren. I love Frieren, my second favorite character in the show. And no, it's not for some sadness or because I pity the losses and grief she's been through. I like her not because of her circumstances, but because of who she is. Her personality was actually a very pleasant surprise for me. I thought she was gonna be this emotionless, generic ass hell, but I love how warm, annoying, lazy, sometimes outright idiotic, but also very wise she can be. She doesn't have one-dimensional emotions. She's exactly whatever the situation at hand needs her to be. She can be very scary and chilling whenever she makes threats, but she can also be as cooperative as needed. She's not a goofy, stupid leader who just gets carried by the plot. She's an experienced mage who sometimes has goofy and stupid moments. I like her. Frieren, I don't like her. Okay, put the gun down and hear me out. Bitch ass nigga. Listen to me. I don't like her personality as a person, but I think she's fantastic as a character. Her relationship with the drunken pastor, how she comes off as aloof and standoffish, but actually works extremely hard on her craft. You can't hate on a hard worker. You can't hate on a hard worker. Our relationship with Frieren, I'll say, is one of my favorite teacher-student dynamics in all of anime. If anything, they're really like lazy-ass mama and uptight baby. But as a person, first of all, I don't like how bitchy and unreasonable she is sometimes, okay? I don't find that shit cute at all. Especially when it comes to how she treats my man Stark. Like, if I was in this position, bro, I'd look for a new bitch, bro, because this ain't it, okay? She's always unsatisfied with something. She never listens to anybody, and whatever she wants is law. Though, to be fair, Frieren and Stark aren't the most responsible people to live with either, so I probably hate them too. I find that the general consensus in the Frieren community is that Frieren is best girl for some reason, but if I had to choose between her and Frieren, come on. You know my pick every time. I fuck with Frieren's personality, bro. She's just so chill and she don't give a fuck about shit. Neither do I. So we cool in that regard, you feel me? Frieren, you can just hang and chill and speak to her and learn stuff. But Frieren nagging me all day, bro, I'm out of there, bro. Like, if she was real, she would definitely be an Ice Spice or Nicki Minaj fan. Or K-pop listener, I ain't gonna lie. Frieren, on the other hand, bro, we're compatible, bro. We're meant for each other. Unlike somebody, that nigga spent 50 years trying to get some Elvin and still failed. Did he die a virgin? Damn. Hey, man. Hey, man, live your life when you're young, bro. Don't end up like this guy stuck on one girl till he literally dies. Like, hopefully they got some hoes lined up in heaven, bro, because damn, bro. Fuck.
Why do women deserve less?
We live in a world nowadays where chivalry is punished and
Stark. No, nigga, not Iron Man. I meant him, the coolest guy in the show. With back-to-back female goated characters already at the forefront of the show, obviously I'm going to gravitate towards the best male representation in that bitch. I didn't like him at first because, I ain't gonna lie, he was giving Takemichi, he was giving Wang Nan, you know what I'm saying? He was giving bitch ass nigga. But after he was shown to be an actual prodigy who's just scared to go in battle because his self-image of himself is so catastrophically low, I was able to relate to him more. His backstory I really liked. His student-teacher relationship with this guy Aizen I really liked. Not as good as Frieren and Fern, but still pretty good. I can literally say nothing bad about this guy. His fights were spectacular. His design is cool. His story arc was fire. He's cool. He's handsome. You know what I'm saying? He's pretty. He's black. He's the GOAT. And just like you and me, my boy's a grower.
Damn, get off that nigga dick, bro. I was listening to the whole conversation, bro. You dick riding everybody. You are on this nigga dick, bro. Damn, bro.
You know what I'm saying? No glaze though. I'm not glazing. My favorite part of this whole show, as predictable as it sounds, were the last few episodes where they had tournaments, the tournament thing. The whole show was just okay until then. We're not gonna talk about the character introduced because even though they were cool, they're not relevant. Okay, I don't care. What I want to talk about was the action. Majority of Frieren, like I said earlier, is slice of life, but when it's time to turn up, my nigga, they turn the fuck up.
Say little bitch, you can fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes.
I ain't gonna lie, whoever directed this show, I'm gonna give them all their props because they did well, bro. They did fantastic. They're good at their jobs, bro. That last part, which I honestly wanted it to be, you know, fake Frieren versus Frieren, on some Gojo versus Sukuna, on some Drake versus Kendrick, you know, Jordan versus LeBron, Messi versus the GOAT. But no, they want to turn this into Jump Jutsu Kaisen, and I ain't gonna lie, it's fire, bro. It was fire. That shit was orgasmic, my nigga. Ufotable, Mappa, and Studio Madhouse are literally the big three of animation studios. Putting Frieren beyond the journey's end as a whole experience on the Fentano scale, I'll give a decent to strong 7, or like a 7.8 out of 10. Not a full 8, I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? But a 7.8 is pretty cool. It was really good. I really liked it. But is it the greatest anime of all time? Of all time?
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Yeah, to the no.
Hell no, bro. Y'all niggas better stop, bro. Niggas was gassing the fuck out of this shit when it came out, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I mean, it's the anime community, so you kind of expect that. But like, god damn, bro. If you're bored and you're looking for an anime to watch because you don't value your time, or you're just a hornball, check out my review on Trinity 7. Again, like, subscribe, and I love you. Bye.